All right, Brandon, just flip to a random page there in the field
Flip
guide.
to a random page here. This is accounts that people have had with extraterrestrial beings and other strange creatures. And we're going to flip to a random page here. What do we got? We got, here's a fun one. He's a short guy. He's a short non-gray. That's what they call him. His distinguishing characteristic was extremely small stature. He looks like an action figure. He's got a cool vest covered with stars and a belt. He kind of looks like a professional wrestler from Mexico. Like he's got one of those. Looks like he got one of those masks on. Here's a
luchador mask.
luchador mask. Here's a picture of him.
Yeah, why is he dressed like Captain America?
And he's 3 inches tall. That's the size of a small doll.
Ant-Man.
What are these people seeing here? They saw it in Malaysia. Isn't that where they make dolls like that? They saw it on August 19th, 1970. There's a few witnesses. There was 6 schoolboys aged 8 to 11 at the Stowell English Primary
They're
School.
trustworthy.
Yeah, very trustworthy. These definitely weren't their toys.
Children don't have imaginations.
So the Stowell English Primary School claim that a soup plate-sized flying saucer landed near them while they were busy playing cops and robbers near the school. Okay, when the tiny object landed, 5 horrible-looking 3-inch high spacemen put out a plank and emerged from the saucer. That's classic. They just throw down a plank. 4 of the spacemen wore blue uniforms, 1 wore yellow. The one in yellow looked to the boys like the leader and sported horns, stars on his shirt, and high boots. He looks like a little elf. It's like an elf.
Sounds like an elf.
An elf just jumped through the universe. The 5 beings were armed with miniature space guns. Oh, they mean business. When the spacemen began installing what looked to be an aerial on a tree, one of the witnesses tried to capture the leader. At the point, the leader fired his tiny space gun. It's like Men in Black. It sounds like a scene for Men in Black. Like, when's Will Smith gonna show up? Like, I don't think so, little guy, and just like step on him. The other boys then got scared and ran away. But the witness who threatened the leader was later found lying in the bushes by a school official. A small red dot appeared on the boy's right leg where he had been shot. Some of the other boys reported subsequent encounters with the tiny spaceman the following day. Through the headmaster, who felt the whole thing was a figment of their imagination, questioned the boys carefully. They all insisted on the truth of their story. Now, although this report is replete with classic science fiction elements, it is by no means the only report in the literature of beings of such extremely small stature. Like, this is a weird one. These boys just see these tiny aliens coming down. Like, I guess it's possible.
Small aliens are always weird.
Yeah.
Like, because you want to think an alien is going to be the size of you or I.
Yeah.
But why do we think that? They could come from tiny planets the size of that tennis ball.
Exactly. We don't. They can. The same thing. There could be giant aliens that show up.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's scary to think about. Just these giant, like 50
But
foot tall.
in this story, do you trust the little boys? These are 6-year-old fucking kids.
I don't know. I think the kid got stung by a bee, and or like his friends pushed him into a bush that had a bee's nest, and he got stung by a bee. That's a story they made up.
Yeah, or it sounds like it could be fucking grasshoppers or praying mantises.
Yeah. What, that they witnessed? Like these little things flying down in a little flying saucer?
I remember lying in a raspberry bush as a kid, seeing a bunch of grasshoppers bouncing around. You think they're little aliens?
I don't know. These
Think
kids
they can
were.
talk to you?
How old are you, though?
Like their
These
age.
kids are like 8 and 11. I don't think they're thinking the bugs are talking to them.
Oh.
I hope not. But yeah, that's a fun one. I hope I see an alien like that.
That'd be the most non-threatening. Even if they had little guns, I'm like, maybe their little guns could hurt you.
Yeah, it's like, what's that movie? Yeah, with the toys that came to life. Not Toy Story.
Small Soldiers.
Small Soldiers. That's kind of what the thing looked like.
Yeah.
Like a character from Small, or one of those rubber wrestling dolls.
Yeah,
that
one of
they
those
made.
came alive.
Yeah, when those came out in the 90s, and they just slowly wear off the paint and they just become naked.
Yeah.
Remember those wrestling dolls? You probably had a ton of those wrestling dolls,
Yeah,
didn't
I
you?
did.
Just a giant box full of them.
Still do. Probably every wrestler from the 80s.